The border chaos reached a crescendo Sunday morning as hundreds of migrants tried to bum rush a San Diego border crossing, only to be repelled by tear gas. The situation on our southwest border looks like it's going to get worse before it gets better. So what's the best way to deal with it? Joining me now, Iraq combat veteran and my good friend, KFI AM 640 radio host, Bryan Suits. Welcome back, Suits.
Californian Bryan Suits. Thank you very much.
Born and raised, not in California, but born and raised nonetheless. So, Bryan, let's talk about this because you have served in the Army and the National Guard, including the California National Guard. What should the proper response be to people who want to come here and work hard versus those who want to commit vandalism and violence against Border Patrol agents?
Well, I think you're onto something. I think the president needs to begin the dialogue by acknowledging that we as a nation have always required immigrants. We've never had an economy in stasis, in a vacuum tube where we didn't need more workers. And you correctly point out we now need workers. And so leading to a special relationship with Mexico, I wouldn't disagree with that. I mean, uniquely identifying Mexico as a bordering nation of the United States, whose prosperity is dependent on our own prosperity. But walking up here from Honduras and claiming, because we have reporters from KFI, AM 640, down there at San Ysidro. They're talking to young man after young man who is saying, yeah, you can work in America right now. Well, that's not a basis for asylum. But if it is a basis for legal recognition that you're going to come in and work, and when you're laid off, you go home or whatever, I'm fine with that. I have no problem with immigrants. I have a problem with illegal immigrants. And when my mother tunneled out of Canada, she asked for permission to come here and then became a citizen.
But so, there are people who come from, countries in Western Europe and certainly from Canada with its many provinces. And they have the means to go through the right channels. Right now, it's very confusing to people how to get into this country, and Congress has abdicated their responsibility trying to figure out the good people from the bad and trying to figure out who can be here short term and work hard and go back home, which tends to happen more when you have a reasonable process. But we don't have a reasonable process. We have a very chaotic, confusing process and a lot of rhetoric on both sides where these people are being used as pawns, and it's immoral.
Yeah. Well, and if Trump recognizes that immigrants are welcome in America and people truly seeking asylum as refugees are welcome here, then the left needs to recognize that a country is not a country if it can't control its borders, and that there's a difference between legal alien resident or resident aliens and illegal aliens. Nobody's undocumented. They didn't leave their documents in their other pants. They broke in here and in doing so committed a misdemeanor. And if they come back, it's a felony. I just want to hear the left acknowledge that we have a right to decide who's coming in our house. And then I think you can begin this dialogue and you can start making a rational immigration policy that recognizes our unique needs and relationship with Mexico, for one thing.
Well, that's a great place to start, because there is something that both sides needs from this pool of people. And it's not just future voters, and it's not just future dependence on the entitlement state. It's good people who are going to work hard, who are going to add to the economy. And no one is addressing that at all. It is a shame because there's so much narcissistic self-preservation happening here that neither side is rationally or honestly addressing those important points, which they could very easily come to agreement on.
Yeah, and believe it or not, there are Mexican citizens that want to just come up here and make some money and go home. And they used to do that. They used to go back for 6 months a year with a lot of cash. And, they're the reason apples are so cheap and things like that. I never had a problem with that relationship. And I think a lot of Mexicans want to make it clear, I'm here for the job. I do want to go. I want to be able to go back and forth and go visit my family and drop the cash off in a country where that means a lot of money, like Mexico. But, we have tightened the border to where they come here and stay permanently.
Yeah, that's what happens is you close the door. They're going to stay on our side. So, and no one has honestly addressed that either. Bryan Suits, thank you so much.